Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm an intuitive and a healer. In today's video we're going to look at what energies are coming in for July 2024. We have 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is pink Tourmaline, pile 2 is clear Quartz, and pile 3 is blue Kyanite. Go ahead and choose a pile and the timestamps will be down below. I'll see you at your pile. Welcome pile 1 to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your stone and channel through it. Okay, I feel that you may need some help this month with something, and it's something that you're not expecting. So it may be you need some grounding. It may be, I was actually thinking of a flat tire. It may be something that's totally unexpected and you just need a little help with it. So don't be afraid to ask for help this month. I feel that there are also people who are coming forward to offer you things this month, and the universe says you will be best to accept it. So you may be a group of people who doesn't really like asking for anything or accepting anything or receiving anything. So you're being asked to be mindful that when people are offering you things, they're doing it out of kindness, and they might feel a little bit insulted if you refuse or if you feel that you have to give something back. This is about receiving, totally about receiving this month. And it may be that you've always been a giver throughout your whole life, and the universe wants to repay some of that kindness. And it's almost like you've got a bank of reciprocity coming towards you, and it's something that you've banked. I see it like a savings account of help and aid and gifts coming towards you. This may start in July, but you may find that it's going to happen over the next 6 months, that there's just going to be things flowing to you because of your past actions and those past actions of kindness. Now, for some of you, you may find this incredibly challenging because you are a giver and not a receiver. And the universe is wanting to say that to be a person in balance, you need to do both. So it's not all about giving and it's not all about receiving. There's a complete balance there. And if you are struggling, this is where you need to look at what is blocking you. Why are you finding it so challenging? Do you think you're not worthy? Were you conditioned to do this as a child? What is the reason for not wanting to receive from others? And they are things that need to come up. And they are things that have come up so that you can heal them, so that you can actually let go of what is holding you back from being a completely balanced and in tune person. You may find that there's such an influx of things coming towards you that it is going to be a little bit overwhelming, because suddenly where there was nothing, there is so much. And it is time now to get the balance back in your life. So it may be that you have been alone for a long time and suddenly you find that you've got lots of friends. Or it may be that you haven't had much money flowing in for some time and suddenly you've got a lot of money flowing towards you. Whatever it is, I feel that you need to accept it. So you might find that it starts in a little dribble of things. There might be something here and something there, and it might just be little small things, but what's going to happen, it's going to be like a snowball running downhill where it's just going to gather more and more snow and become larger and larger. So by the end of the year, you will feel so loved and so abundant in so many areas of your life. It's going to be just beautiful. But that does depend on you accepting these gifts. Now, there is some need to be discerning here. There may be some things that you don't want to accept, but the universe says accept them graciously and then decide if you want them or not. Because there may be a few items, and I'm seeing actually material things, that perhaps you want to donate or give to someone else, and that's okay. because it's done with love and it's done with kindness. Yeah, I feel like by the end of the year, your cup is going to be overflowing, and it's going to be overflowing with so much love, items, money. It's going to be great for you. And I feel that you're going to look back towards this time now and think, gosh, how did that happen so fast? And it is because it's like your dividends have come to fruition. You're claiming what is rightfully yours and what you've been banking for most of your life. And in fact, for a couple of other lives too. That's all that's coming through for you, Group 1. But what a wonderful message that's been. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next reading. Welcome, Group 2, to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your crystal so I can channel through it. Okay, I feel for some of you, you may have had a bit of a loss recently. And for some of you, this is a bereavement, a loss of a loved one. For some of you, it's actually loss of your own peace or security. For some of you, it's actually a loss of something that was unexpected. It might be a relationship. And what I'm hearing is that you are going through a period of bereavement, regardless of what the loss is. And this is a period of readjustment. And for some of you, especially if you're in a relationship, a period of redefining and finding yourself again. So the universe has brought these changes into you so that you shake off some shackles for some of you. Now, if this is a dear loved one that's departed, I feel that it was their time to go, and nothing that you could have done would have kept them here because it was time. So as hard as it is, and I feel for you going through a loss like this, it was just time, and it was time to be done. Now, for those of you listening to this that haven't lost a loved one, this bit doesn't relate to you. This isn't something I'm predicting in the future. This is something that's already happened and you're aware of it. So please don't be concerned. Some of you might have lost a partner of many, many years, and what the universe is saying here is that you chose to stay and you chose to go through this as hard as it is, and it's going to be a bit of a pivotal point in your life where you're going to make some great changes because of it. Now, these changes may not happen immediately. They may take 1 or 2 years to come together, but there are going to be great changes, and they're all for the positive. So don't feel that you're going to lose so much more. It's more that things are just going to shift and readjust to accommodate space that's there. Now, for those of you who might have lost a job or lost income, I feel that you're going to find it, but it's going to return in a way that's much better for you. So it may have been that you lost a job that you didn't particularly like, but it was secure. And what the universe is trying to do is reposition you in a better place so that you feel better and that you are able to do what you're truly here to do. So it may be that you've lost a full-time job and you gain a part-time job, but that's okay because the rest of that time is then used for what you are meant to do with your life. So it may be something that at the moment is a hobby or an interest of yours. You might want to study some more. There may be a number of things going on here, but things that pique your interest and your passion. And that's what the universe has made room for here. Or it might be that you do get another full-time job, but it's not as demanding as the last one. Or that you feel that you've got energy at the end of the workday to put in time to your passions. So even though things do seem like there's a loss at this point in time, they're actually a gain. And that goes across the board, no matter what it is. If it's a relationship, it's clearing space so that you can pick up your own energy again. I feel that some of you are going through an ascension here, and the universe is making space for that spiritual development, because sometimes we may be in a relationship that doesn't allow us that space and doesn't allow us to grow in that way. So as hard as it might be at the moment, it's for your higher good. And it may be something simple, as far as losing your phone for a few days so you've got some more time on your hands because you're not scrolling. So, or it may be a loss of electricity so that you're not relying on electronics to get you through your day. It could be anything, but I feel that the loss is clearing space for better things to come in. So if you are having a really hard time, my thoughts are with you and my love is with you. If it's something that's really simple, it's for your highest good. That's all that the crystal's got for you this month. Thanks for listening, and I will see you in my next reading. Group 3, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your crystals so I can channel through it. All right, I'm feeling a huge sense of relief for you. So there's something coming in this month, or starting to appear this month, that is going to actually have quite a big impact on your life, and it's going to be a big relief for you in some way. It may be that you're getting some financial assistance. It may be that you move in with a partner and you're able to share bills and things. It may be that someone's recognised your talents and you're getting more customers, or you've got as much work as you need at the moment if you're working casually or part-time. So there's something coming in that's going to ease your life in some way. It may be a prize for something. It may be a holiday that you weren't expecting. It may be a new car. It may be something that just takes a bit of stress off your life in some way. Now, this is something that you've manifested, and you may be working on manifesting it, and you will start to see, if not the whole thing, signs of the thing coming. So let's just say that you wanted to manifest a red car. You may be finding that every time you stop at a red light, there's a red car in front of you or beside you or something like that. So if it's not going to appear this month, there will be signs that your order's been received and it is coming towards you. So if you wanted more money, you might find that your company is talking about a pay rise or something like that. May not be immediate, but the promise of it is coming. I'm getting for some of you as well the term finding your feet this month. So it may be that you've been a little bit directionless for some time and you're not quite sure where you're going or what you're doing and what's happening. And there is going to be some clarity this month around that. And you may strike out in a new direction once this thought or this clarity comes in. Because I feel that you as well, Group 3, are going through a bit of a transition in life. And there's new things coming towards you and new vistas opening up. And it may be that you get relief from that, from a change. Maybe you've been very stagnant for a really long time, and now things are opening up and you're finding that your life is becoming a little bit more exciting, and it's not the same thing day in, day out. The universe wants us to grow. It wants us to find joy in things. It wants us to explore and to be enamoured with our surroundings. So if you haven't felt like that for a long time, I feel that a change is coming in. I'm also hearing for this group that you need plenty of fresh air and exercise. It may just mean going out for a walk every day, but this is what's going to help usher in what you're trying to do. So whether you're consciously manifesting something or subconsciously manifesting something, fresh air and exercise will help. And they're saying it doesn't matter if it's sunshine or rain, just get outside. You may work in an environment that's not outside, and so you're spending a majority of your time indoors, and it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of shrinking you in a way, and I'm feeling that in relation to your aura. So your aura likes to get out there and spread its wings and be really big, but when you're indoors it's confined by four walls. So particularly if you work in a very small space, really important for you to get out, even at lunchtime, and go outside. So that's all I'm getting for this script. I just feel that there's going to be a whole big feeling of relief in some area of your life this month. Oh, okay. So if you are single, you may meet someone, and maybe you haven't met someone for a very long time that you really click with, and this month you may be doing that. Okay, that's all I have for you, Group 3. Thanks for viewing me, and I'll see you in my next video.